JJ.
What?
It's raining.
Yeah?
It's cold.
Yeah?
What in the world are we doing?
What are we doing? I've got my mistletoe. It's the season time. Miss Mary told me to meet her right here by Santa's sleigh, and that's where we're at. We're at Santa's sleigh, and I got my mistletoe, and I'm ready for my big kiss.
JJ, it's Christmas.
Yes!
How many sleighs you think they got set up in this town as decorations? Never mind. Folks, up next, Ace Rockwell puts the world's television title on the line against the international superstar Jimmy Rave. Let's go to these comments. ER standing by with the world's television champion, and Miss Mary with the international superstar Jimmy Rave.
What do you mean, Miss Mary? What are we doing here?
They're pre-recorded comments, JJ. Pre-recorded, taped earlier in the day.
What do we do? We gotta go find her.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'm joined with Jimmy Rave. Tonight, Jimmy, you are challenging the seven-figure deal, Ace Rockwell, for the NWA World Television Championship.
Well, as you can see, we're here in paradise, but tonight I'm taking Ace Rockwell straight to hell, and I'm taking the NWA World Television title with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'm currently with the NWA World Television Champion, Ace Rockwell. Ace, in the exact same building that you captured that World Television title, you're taking on the international superstar in Jimmy Rave. What are your thoughts?
Jimmy Rave, all my career, I've been doubted. Tonight is no different. International superstar, Jimmy Rave. Jimmy, there's no denying that you're one talented professional wrestler. But Jimmy, tonight, hell in Georgia, season's beatings. I'm going to prove to you why I am the NWA World Television Champion. Jimmy, I've been doubted one too many times, and tonight, it's just another case.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Television Championship is on the line, and that's coming up. Let's head to the ring.
He's going for one fall, and it's for the NWA World Television Championship. Your official is Mr. Brent Wiley.
Television Championship of the World kicks off Season's Beatings 2006. In the ring, the international superstar Jimmy Rave. But to become the television champion, he has to go through possibly the most popular single competitor in Anarchy today.
Looks like it's your move, Slick.
There's certain things in life that can be stopped, and there's certain things in life that can't be stopped.
On television today, he comes out to defend the World's Television Championship. To do that, he has to beat a former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Ace Rockwell taking on the international superstar Jimmy Rave, and what a way to kick off season's beatings. A record-setting crowd for NWA Arena. For NWA Anarchy. A record-setting crowd for the Remember When Theater, as over 650 rabid fans have jam-packed this place. Once again, Greg Hunter, they heard it was so good the last time, and tonight they're getting a treat of a lifetime, as the last event of 2006 taking place right here in Helen, Georgia.
The bell rings, we are underway, and there is not a single person in this building that seems not behind the seven-figure deal. Your World's Television Champion, Ace Rockwell, collar and elbow tie-up, and the international superstar backs him to a corner and paintbrushes him. Jimmy Rave, despite his years, very, very good at getting inside someone's head, and Ace Rockwell, a very aggressive individual.
Well, Jimmy Rave is facing just a little over 8 years here in professional wrestling. A lot of people know that he got his start in NWA Wildside. He was a former junior heavyweight champion of the world. He was a Wildside junior heavyweight champion. This man has been all over the world, or else they wouldn't call him the international superstar. Ace Rockwell tonight is going to have to step his game up if he wants to end 2006 just as sweet as it's been for him.
Right now, leg trip and into a front chancellery, the international superstar Jimmy Rave in control of this contest. As you said, the SRO signs went out extremely early today. You and I both been all over Helen today. We've been all over the arena today. We saw fans lined up here at the Remember When Theater at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, the fans were lined up, and by the time the doors opened, those lines were down the street, and the fans were beating down the doors to get inside here. And these fans right here, let me tell you, tonight, it's all going to be here for us. We've got a volatile situation in the Anarchy Tag Team title match with UAS taking on Justice Serve, and Jerry Palmer is going to be the special guest referee. And for the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, we're also going to see unrated Salvatore Renaro try to gain that title from the real Slim J, the first Grand Slam winner in NWA Arena history.
Not only that, tag team turmoil is tonight. Several of the outstanding tag teams, 7 in fact, throughout the Southeast and the nation today. Here tonight, Jeremy Vane and the phenomenal AJ Styles, one-on-one here tonight. Technical perfection, Chad Parham, and the technician Todd Sexton, his first match in nearly a year here tonight. Into the ropes, shoulder block, neither man budges. Jimmy Rave invites the television champion to try again. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, off the near side, shoulder block, down goes the superstar, back up on his feet with a nip-up and a slap to the face, and a right hand drills the challenger to the World's Television title.
Jimmy Rave was once where Ace Rockwell is right now. Jimmy Rave was a young, hungry competitor looking to make a name for himself in this sport. Ace Rockwell is right there. He's on the verge of greatness. He has done so much in 2006 to get him to that level. Beating Jimmy Rave will push him over that edge. It'll give him that extra boost that he needs. However, you cannot underestimate Jimmy Rave's hunger and desire to be the world television champion. Because, I mean, after all, it does mean that the international superstar would be the best wrestler on television today.
It certainly would. Ace Rockwell follows the international superstar to the ring apron. They are fighting it out on the near side. Thumb to the eye. Staggers the world's television champion. Does the clothesline STO on the ring apron. That will do no favors to the back of the world's television champion. Referee Brent Wiley exercising his count. Jimmy Rave, many times a champion in his own right. He knows you cannot win the title on the arena floor. He best be careful of the count. Knife edge chop. And now takes the 7-figure deal to the far side, barricading. Another knife edge chop. Slides in and out. That is the experience of Jimmy Rave breaking the count.
Ace Rockwell had a very tumultuous 2006. He had to face not only his former partner and best friend Sean Timbers throughout the year, but the Devil's Reject. He took a lot of wear and tear on his body, but in the end, the payoff was that World Television title that he won, as you said, in this very building from Brandon Phoenix. Right now, though, Jimmy Rave is looking like maybe he may be walking out of the Remember When Theater, the World Television Champion.
Press from all over the nation here tonight, many up in our VIP sections, up in the box seats here at the Remember When Theater. Photographers at ringside from ringsidephotos.net and Pro Wrestling Illustrated. This has become an absolute happening. The Remember When Theater, over 650 people here. And right now, they are witnessing Jimmy Rave taking the measure of the world's television champion. Has him on the far side from our announce position, knife edge chop. Jimmy Rave as content to battle this match on the arena floor as he is under the ring lights. Big stomp right to the temple of the 7-figure deal. Cover, 2, did not hook a leg and did not get a 3 count.
Greg Hunter, it doesn't matter where you do your battling at. It matters where you get that pinfall. He can battle him outside the ring all he wants as long as he gets him in by the 10 count. And if he gets the 3 count in the middle of the ring, then he will be the new World Television Champion, which right now looks like that may be a huge possibility.
Submission maneuver here applied. A variation of the octopus. Grounded. Jimmy Rave had better watch himself. This could be a pin. He rolls over into a crucifix position with Rockwell. Rockwell kicks out and only to find himself on the receiving end of a clothesline. And Jimmy Rave, perhaps in his arrogance, making a mistake many men have come to regret in NWA Anarchy. He is wasting time with the world's television champion. Again, a 2 count.
First of all, Jimmy Rave does not make mistakes. Jimmy Rave is an international superstar. Jimmy Rave is basking in the glow and the admiration of these fans here at the Remember When Theater.
Well, Jimmy Rave, an international superstar, means he is known all around the world. Well, the 7-figure deal, Ace Rockwell, is the television champion of that same world. I don't think he intends to let that go without a fight. That fight being taken out of him, though, here systematically by the international superstar, ramming shoulder after shoulder into the midsection of Rockwell. Pulls him out of the corner now, sets him up, belly to back perhaps.
You know, I ran into Jimmy Rave earlier today, and you know what? He told me that it was an honor for him to be back here in NWA Anarchy and allow these fans that don't usually get a chance to see him because they don't have cable television. He told them that it was an honor and that for these fans here at the Remember When Theater, he was indeed bringing the sexy back.
Oh, my Lord.
That's what he told me.
And a rear chinlock applied by the international superstar, Jimmy Rave. He has the world's television champion in a bad, bad way at the moment. This would not be the first time that we have seen the world's television champion have to battle back from adversity. This is the longest sustained offense that I have seen any challenger to Rockwell's television title put up, though. A duck and a low bridge, and Rockwell topples all the way to the arena floor here at the Remember When Theater. Brent Wiley, not exactly who? Brent Wiley, not exactly happy with the fact that this match is being contested on the floor.
But as long as he's back in by the 10 count, that's all that matters. Why does the referee have to get upset? Why do the fans have to get upset? He has a 10 count.
He may have a 10 count, but the bottom line is he's using everything short of what is not bolted down here at the Remember When Theater to try to dispatch the television champion of the world. And right now, big right hand by Rockwell as he tries to battle back, make it 2. He has the international superstar reeling, and an elbow will stop that assault. The 7-figure deal thrown back in the ring. And to remember, Win Theater 600 plus getting behind the world's television champion.
Greg Hunter, I will agree with one thing that you said earlier. You cannot underestimate Ace Rockwell. You cannot take him lightly. Just when you think you have him beat, he manages to come back somehow. And right there, right place, right time for Ace Rockwell, just moving out, and Jimmy Rave is outside the ring, and now a baseball slide right into Jimmy Rave's nose. Ace Rockwell is starting to get that second win that we've come to know so well, Greg Hunter.
Ace Rockwell now seeing to it that Jimmy Rave tastes the steel of the barricade, throws him back in. Rockwell going up to the high rent district. He sets himself. High cross body, connects, hooks the leg, 2! And only a 2 count, says referee Wiley. Sidesteps Rave, charges in. Big avalanche splash, sets his man up, perhaps looking for a vertical suplex, hooks the leg. Spin out Fisherman, 1, 2, and again a 2 count. And now Ace Rockwell perhaps wasting a little time in frustration, a little uncharacteristic of the native of Bukkake, Florida.
Greg Hunter, uncharacteristic, is right. And right there, that cost him that right there with Jimmy Rave trying to get a second win now. But big spine buster slam by Ace Rockwell. This could be it.
Only a 2 count. Rockwell with that spine buster slam out of absolutely nowhere. The crowd here at the Remember Win Theater on the edge of their seats. They are watching a match to determine who is the best wrestler on television today. Rockwell pulls him up, sets him up onto the top rope. A lot of things Ace Rockwell might have in mind. Keep in mind, it was in this building he hit Ace's high off the top rope and became the world's television champion.
And right now, he's not going for Ace's high, but maybe going for a superplex here.
All the way up top and into the lights.
Huge superplex there. Greg Hunter, this term is overused way too much in our sport when somebody says this is a classic. I don't know any better way to describe this, but maybe it's better than a classic.
Well, right now, Ace Rockwell, with what I can only believe is the toughest test to his reign as world's television champion to date. The international superstar fighting to his feet. Rockwell is poised. Rockwell is waiting. Rockwell looking for Ace's high. He gets shot off. And a spear takes down the champion. 1, 2, hook on the leg. And only a 2 count, inches from a new champion.
Jimmy Rave very intelligent there. Hit the spear and then immediately went for the pin. Didn't waste any time. I mean, you could tell Jimmy Rave is hungry getting this shot at the World Television Championship.
Sends his man to the far corner. Running knee to the face. Sets him up. Big neck breaker from the international superstar. 1, 2, and again a 2 count. Jimmy Rave, though, now, as we can see, not wasting time. The arrogance perhaps fading from the face of Jimmy Rave, realizing that there is a lot he'll have to do. Big knee to the face. He has put away many a man in NWA Arena history with that same move, and not even close.
10 minutes has expired in this contest.
Only a 1 count, and Ace Rockwell is firing up, and Jimmy Rave looks absolutely petrified.
We've seen this many times from Ace Rockwell. And Jimmy Rave not knowing how to combat it, and now Ace Rockwell opening up on the head of Jimmy Rave.
He tees off one right hand after another. Jimmy Rave looks out on his feet. Spinning kick to the midsection. He sets the man up. Spin out. That's gonorrhea from the international superstar. This should be all 2. And only a 2. The 7-figure deal kicks out again.
The 7-figure deal was about 7/10 of a second away from being the former World Television Champion. And now Jimmy Rave wasting way too much time. He's way smarter than this. Going to the top rope, Greg Hunter.
Jimmy Rave in the high rent district. Ace Rockwell with a big right hand and another stops Jimmy Rave's ascent. Rockwell on the center turnbuckle himself now, perhaps looking for another superplex all the way up top. Shoves him off, Rockwell up. Rockwell aces high. Hook of the leg, 2, and that is it. Let's go to Eddie Rich for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, and still the NWA Television Champion of the World,
Ace Rockwell cementing his place as quite possibly one of the finest world television champions NWA Anarchy has ever seen. With that performance, he has just beaten the international superstar Jimmy Rave.
And it looks like 2007 is going to be really good to Ace Rockwell as he ends 2006 on a really high note.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Rockwell still the television champion of the world. There is more from Seasons Beatings 2006, and that is in moments.
I said, here's your eviction notice, but you probably already know this.